Hey everyone, Cherene Francis here. It's been a long time since I've done a vlog and I'm really excited to do one now. It is 2022. I'm in mid-March and I wanted to recap the past year and a half since I last posted. So to catch up, my journey from January 2021 to March 2022 included me joining the ACTRA Actors Union, leveling up my skills as a producer, and changing my coaching services. So in this vlog, I'm going to share with you my journey over the past year and some. Towards the end of 2020, going into 2021, I was super excited. I was on a roll with my acting career. My business was blowing up. But there was one thing that happened, which was that I had a 3-day spell of vertigo. Your mind feels like it's spinning and you're just constant dizziness. You can't even walk. You sometimes want to throw up. So I was just debilitated. And I'm lying in bed and I ask my body, I speak to my body all the time. And I would ask, what's going on? What do you need for this to stop and for us to move forward in a healthy way? And my body said to me, you just need to make a decision. And I was like, a decision on what you want to balance because your life is super hectic right now. And I was like, okay, got it. Dizzy because I'm spinning my wheel. So I literally for 3 days just meditated, rested in bed, and I made a decision on where I wanted to go with my career, which was, am I gonna just be balancing both feet in one, or what am I gonna do? And so I decided that I was gonna go all in with my acting career, big swallow, and that I was going to put aside my coaching business for a time until I felt it was aligned with what I wanted to speak, because I think the season that I was in where coaching was concerned, I needed to pause and really reflect on myself and coaching myself. And so I pretty much, going into January, I did it felt like a retirement. I felt like I was retiring from my coaching career and my business. And I just went full out in acting and I was doing so good. I was booking at least once a month and I worked my butt off to become ACTRA. And I was actually grateful because, as I said before, I had been auditioning so much, working so much in acting. I was auditioning at least 10 times a week and running my business and taking care of it was just a mess. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Now that I'm a union actor, can pick up coaching clients again, because I really enjoyed working with business owners and helping them. And it was just a perfect balance of getting quality auditions and also choosing quality clients to work with. It was just juicy. And then now there was a little bit of a silence. And so I did a 6-week meditation journey where I specifically meditated on abundance. When I speak about abundance, what that means to me is freedom. It means opportunity to live the life that I desire. So I meditated on that daily for at least an hour. And I would say about 2 weeks in of journaling and meditating on abundance, this opportunity came up to apply for this mentorship program for producers. And something in me was apply for that. And so, I apply and I get accepted into this mentorship. So it's a 3-month mentorship. And this mentorship started in the top of January 2022. So that's now, and it was 3 months. And I'm pretty much in my last week of it right now as we speak. It was perfect because I had all this open space where I wasn't auditioning that much. So I was like, okay, let's go. Let me produce my own film. Lord, when you meditate, when you pray, when you are persistent and you ask for answers, they always come. I end up being at this online networking event with union actors that were wanting to create films. I run into this amazing young girl. She's so young, but she's so talented, and she had this script and I read it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great, of course. And she offered me a role in her film, and I said, do you have a producer? And she was like, no. I'm like, would you like me to produce this for you? And so that happened. That brings me all the way to 2022, where in January, I'm literally in pre-development and development of this new short film, which I'm super excited about. We're filming in July of this year. And then I also started writing my own script. January, February, March, have accountability partners that are helping me write the script, and by end of March, mid-March, I am done this script. So that I plan to film. I'm developing it now, and I plan to film that either 2023 or 2024. I really meditated on what is it that I have to offer now that I'm in this next phase and chapter of my coaching business and servicing people. What is that? And what it was for me was, oh my gosh, like, yeah, content, like video, like everything is video, Cherene. You're really good at putting content together and helping people put content together that helps them sell and spread their message. So I was like, oh yeah, okay. And it's just really fun because now I get to bring in all my commercial acting work. I get to bring in the work that I learned in terms of the business of producing. I just a couple days ago announced a video marketing webinar called Grow with Video. I'm so excited for that. All about content creation and all about how to get your brand seen and heard. And so I am really excited because I think once you already know who you are, what you're selling, it's really important for you to scale that reach, get that revenue. So that is coming soon, and I will update this video somewhere, wherever you are, so that if you're watching this after I've launched it, you could access it. So that's super exciting too. For the last segment of this vlog, I do want to talk about my challenges and my learnings, because I think it's important that you don't only know my wins. I think it's important that you also learn from my current challenges. The first one for me was I wasn't able to see my mom since December. For those of you that don't know, my mom currently is in a nursing home where she gets help. Nursing homes were just locked down in Ontario, and it's March now. I went to go see her a couple days ago, and because of her mental state, I was not able to see her. So that was really challenging. There's nothing I could really do about that, but what I did was I really just released the sadness. I cried. I just just had to accept what I couldn't change and just continue to have faith that everything happens for a reason. There's no explanation for why me, right? There never is. Lastly, I gave myself like a good 3 days to map out my 10-year plan. And I felt the need to do this because with all that open space, it was like, okay, what am I creating now? I need to be intentional, and I don't want to just go with the motions, right? And so I mapped out a 10-year plan, and it is, what do I want to achieve in 10 years? And then reverse, like, what would I have to do in year 9? What would I have to do in year 8? What would I have to do in year 7 to get to that goal? And reverse engineer all the way back to now. I did another podcast on that too. Go check it out. It's a great exercise for you to do. That really helped me ground into now, and hence why I'm doing this this vlog. I'm hoping that you're getting tons of value from this. Let me know in the comments. Like this video, share this video, follow me, and I will see you next time.